Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is something a little different. So a lot of people ask what I do in my spare time, and when I'm not working, we go for bike rides and we like to travel. We like to hang out different places, go camping to the lake, and we take our bikes with us. And a company reached out and wanted me to review something, so here it is. This is the HIMIWAY long-range e-bike, the D5. And I didn't notice, but when I was reading the boxes, I drug it over here. It says 80 miles on a charge. Now that's crazy, because I have an e-bike already from a different company, and it only goes 20 miles. So we're gonna test that on here. We're gonna see, it all depends on, where you're riding and all that. For sure, but it says 60 to 80 miles when I looked on their website. I was completely blown away at the range on that thing. So we're gonna pull this thing out and put it together, and we'll give you our honest review of it and go for a bike ride. So let's unbox this thing. All right, we got it out of its packaging. Very, very nice packaging. It was definitely well protected in that box. So looks like we need to attach here. We need to put the front wheel on, put the bars on, put the front fender on, pedals. Let's see what's in this. Oh, cool. Comes with a hat. That's really cool. For the front wheel. It's another bracket. Alright, I'm gonna get all this stuff out of here. Oh, that's a headlight. My bike don't have a headlight. That's cool. Well, that thing looks bright as heck too. 2 different LEDs. Alright, I'm gonna open this up. Look at this. Most of the time it just comes in some cheap plastic bag. It comes in a nice little box. Just the packaging alone, I'm impressed so far. So we'll see. We're gonna get everything out, and then we'll build this bike real quick, and we'll go take it for a rip. Alright, I'm pulling stuff out of this, and I had to turn the camera back on. So it comes with a whole set of Allen. I was worried I was gonna have to go walk over to the truck, but oh, you're kidding. Look, it's got sockets in it too, dude. Now that's cool. That's really cool. Alright. Now, I'll get all this stuff out, I'll read the instructions, and then we'll put it together. Alright, so my daughter's pulling the bracket off right there so we can get the handlebars in it. Slide the wires over. Alright, we got those snug. Alright, so now we can put those bolts back in. Look at that. A little wood grain back there. A little piece of wood. Alright, that's tight. Alright, grab the instructions. So we're going to slide this tire in. Get the rotor right in the brake pads. Alright. We got that front wheel on. This thing's coming together. Let's finish the adjustment on these. Let's see what it does. Whoa, that thing's torquey. Thing's really torquey. This has a 750 watt motor. I think mine only has a 500. Man, the thing is torquey. All right. So she's rode my electric bike before. That's the only reason why I'm letting her ride this one. She's really, really good at riding bikes, dirt bikes, quads, all that. So just do a circle right here. It's just your initial thought. Yeah, but come up this way and then hit the throttle and feel kind of like how my bike is. Feels torquey, huh? Feels a lot more torque than that. It's that 750 watt motor back there. That thing feels like it's got some power. All right, we're gonna get some things cleaned up, set up, and I think we're going to charge it up and then we're gonna go for a ride. So yeah, let's figure out how to charge this thing and then we'll be right back. All right, so I am on my personal bike that I bought, which is an electric bike. I'm not gonna name the brand, but we're gonna put them up together, see how they're going. My daughter's gonna ride the HIMIWAY D5, and then my other daughter's gonna ride her other little e-bike, which I'm not gonna name their names, but this bike is definitely a competitor that I'm riding, and it is about the same price. I've put 512 miles on it so far, so we'll see how this one holds up. We're gonna go ride around and see what trouble we can get into. I'm just kidding. There's a few spots that we want to show you guys that we go ride to, so we'll head over there and we'll talk more about the bike. I got Emma on her bike. Izzy's riding the HIMIWAY. I don't think I've shown you guys. Hey Jack. Hey Jack. Say what's up. Look at the camera. Say what's up.
What's up?
Are we riding?
Yeah.
Where are we gonna go? Hey Jack. Where are we riding? Should we go see some animals?
Yeah.
What kind of animals are over there? The goats, the sheep. Oh, whole bag. This is one of my sons, Jack. I've got 3 boys. So, all right. We're about, I don't know, a quarter of the way there. So, how is it so far? It's good? Yeah, she says it's good. We're traveling about 10 miles an hour right now. We have been, let's see, been 1.5 miles already. So, see you guys over there. There's a couple spots we'll show you. That thing's just sweet. 26-inch fat tires. It's got brake light, headlight. My bike doesn't have a brake light or a headlight. We're almost there. Probably another mile. But it's 99 degrees out. It's 30% humidity is what it says. It feels more. It's been sprinkling and raining off and on today. It's been a weird weather day. Yes, buddy, what's up? We're gonna go get ice cream after? Yes! We're gonna go get some ice cream at the gas station. They got Dippin' Dots. And there she goes. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's got a brake light. I noticed it has a tail light too. I think once that headlight kicks on, which I'm pretty sure it's automatic, you can turn that on and off. Hopefully it's not too windy, and I'm not saying this and you guys can't even hear me, so sorry. They make a step through option for that too, which I know. We'll make a left here, which I know my wife would love that step through. She has one also. She has a step through e-bike, same company as the one that I'm riding. Come on, Emmy, pass me up. we can go straight here. Got the white stripe on the tires. That thing looks pretty freaking cool. Front fender, rear fender. Mine didn't come with a fender. Alright, so this is Park Hill. This is Park Hill. It's in the middle of Hemet. It's a, yeah, we're gonna get out, buddy. You can see over there, way out there in the distance, there's some donkeys, some cattle, and there's more up here. Yeah, you see all the goats? Alright, so they have goats, they have sheeps, they have a camel way up there. I don't know if you can see them, probably not. Usually they're down here. Alright, so we're gonna hang out here, see the animals for a little bit. Oh, they're running up here. Don't stick your fingers, okay, buddy? Is that pretty cool? You want to sit there? Alright, so from what I'm reading, that rack has a 400-pound capacity. Or the total bike itself has a 400-pound capacity with that cargo rack on it. That's pretty impressive. This is a screen here. We've already rode 6.8 miles on it, 3.7.
Look at the dog.
And yeah, hasn't even gone down in battery yet. Mine already lost a bar. Oh look, here's the dog. The dog takes care of all these animals. See how close we get to come up to these guys. They also have a zebra, which is right up there. Huh. So, you know, thanks to HIMIWAY for this bike, it allows us to get to places like this without having to take a car or anything. Oh, is he trying to come to you now? Here.
Come on, Ducky. Wait, what's for him? Hey, Ducky. Hey, Ducky. Yeah, they like it.
He took it from you.
Yeah, they like it.
Was that cool?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go grab another one from Izzy. So, specs on this bike, it's got a 20 amp hour battery. It's got a what is it, 60 to 80 mile range depending on how hard you ride it, how much throttle. 26-inch tires, pedal assist, throttle only also, front and rear disc brakes. It's a 7-speed with a 750 watt motor. This thing moves. This thing has more torque than my other bike, and 400-pound capacity. That's pretty cool. It does have a brake light, it does have a tail light, it's got fenders, automatic headlight, comfortable seat, and I'm sitting on the back right now and there's no problem. It's got front forks, and with these fat tire bikes, a lot of the suspension, sorry about that obnoxious car, a lot of the suspension is in the tire pressure. Like you can adjust your tire pressure to help soften the ride, but this one actually has front forks. So you can see we've already been riding it, jumping it. There's the adjustments there, preload on this side. Oh, the battery. Let's show you this thing. We're gonna hit unlock for the battery. This is what the battery looks like. You have a power button on the top, screen, still like new, charging port, charger's pretty small. Slides in, clips in, locks in. You can take the key. Overall, pretty cool bike. I'm impressed with it. So we're gonna go ride this thing some more and go hit a couple of the bike paths. How's the bike? How many bars do you got? Huh?
What?
How many bars?
All 5 of them?
You still have all 5 of them. I've already lost a bar, and I'm floating on losing a second bar out of 5. So we're gonna go to these bike paths over here. If you're in the Hemet area, it's off of Esplanade. So we're gonna head over there and show you a couple of them. It's a pretty decent bike path, a couple of them. There's, I think, 3 different, and they stretch various lengths, so pretty cool, safe for the kids to ride on. So we'll get over there, and then we're going for ice cream after. They keep reminding me. All right, so this is the bike path. This is called the Rose Path. There's 3 of them. This thing takes off. I don't want to make it too windy for you guys, so we're going to just cruise through here. It's safe enough. This path is safe enough to let Izzy ride with Jack over there. No cars or anything to worry about. So this thing definitely feels well built. It's very torquey. But so far, overall, I'm very impressed with this bike. If I would have known about this bike before I bought my other bike, I would have bought this one. Definitely 100%. This thing's got way more power to it. It's got bigger motor, bigger battery, longer range. That 80-mile claim of range is pretty good. So my other bike will do maybe 20. That's with me pedaling the whole entire time. So this bike claims it can do 60 to 80 depending on conditions and everything. So I'm impressed. Alright, we're gonna have some more fun on this path. This is why I love this path here. Just the trees and there's no one around, no cars to bother you. You doing okay, Emma?
Yeah.
What about you, Iz? You doing okay, Iz?
Yeah.
But this is what we like to do in our spare time when we have the time. Bike rides. Usually, next time I'll show my wife riding with us and all that. We'll get the whole gang going, and I'll show you the whole bike trailer setup. I got to set up the bike trailer on this one. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, as Izzy's been wanting an electric bike for a long time, and so, oh crap, ride slow through this. Oh my goodness, this is all flooded. Forging water with it anyway. Woo! Alright, but yeah, I was sitting here thinking, and that little one right there has been Izzy's bike. Emma hasn't had one. Obviously Izzy has a BMX bike and things like that, but when we go camping, she's always on that little bike, and she's pretty tall now. So she's about to turn 14, and when we go out camping to the lake, she likes to take my bike. Oh man. Didn't realize the screen was dirty. Sorry, I didn't realize the screen was dirty, so my bad. But every time we go camping, she rides that little bike, and you know, when on our long rides, and Emma will usually sit in the bike trailer with one of the babies and hang out and just cruise. So Izzy's always trying to keep up, and she's real tall now, so I don't know. Let's pull over here, let's talk to her. You like this bike? Do you want this bike? Yeah? Instead of that bike? You want this one? Yeah? Alright, you can have it. Yeah? Alright, yeah, we're gonna let her have this one. This thing's awesome. We're gonna... Oh, happy birthday, by the way. Just kidding. So I think she'll love this bike. We'll wait for this motorcycle to go past. I think she'll love this bike. She's been playing on it since yesterday. Hasn't left it alone. She was out there at like 11 o'clock at night, just sitting on it, looking at it. It's pretty cool. So she's a good kid, and we're gonna let her have this thing. So I'm gonna ride it a few more minutes just so I can get some time on it. There's my honey. She's gonna pick up Emma and Jack because it's pretty hot out here and they're getting hot, so me and Izzy will ride back on the bikes, and then maybe we'll all just go hopping and go for ice cream after. All right, there goes Jack and Emma. We are gonna cruise back home on these. All right, you ready to switch me? Let me take mine back. Let's see, can you see this without giving away what that brand is? I've got a baby seat on the back. I made it work. So, all right, let's switch. All right, she's gonna ride this thing back, and we're just gonna fly home. All right, my bike's not happy. The battery is dying. We got 12 miles in now, but I have been riding it pretty good and hard. Hopefully it doesn't die on the uphill. Hold up. Alright guys, so it's been a couple weeks since we got the HIMIWAY D5. I wanted to test it out really before I even gave you guys an honest review. So we have about 50 miles on it. I actually just got back from AutoZone on it. Went and picked up a battery, just trying to see its capabilities. And so far, I'm very impressed. This thing is awesome. I haven't even charged it yet, and it's still got like 2 to 3 bars. And, you know, I've got 50 miles on the thing. So I'm really impressed. So when we did the bike ride with my kids, my bike died before I got home, my other bike. Izzy was riding this one and she wouldn't let me ride it. She said, nope, my bike. So she rode it the rest of the way home. I pedaled my other bike home, which was not fun, but you know, overall I'm impressed with this thing. I took it over to my buddy Mike's house, who owns a mobile welding company, and before we end this video, I wanted to show you these welds. He even noticed how nice and clean and uniform the welds are, and this frame is just so massive but still so light. So it's really well constructed. Some specs on it. Again, 750 watt hub motor. That thing's got some torque in it. 60 miles electric only, 80 miles with pedal assist. Very, very impressive. My other bike gets 15 to 20 miles, something like that. So very impressed with this bike. The headlight works great at night. The tail light, I love that. My other bike doesn't have that, and you can be seen at night. That's another big one. A lot of safety features on this that the other bike doesn't have. If you're gonna buy an e-bike, this is it. I wish I would have known about this before I bought my other bike. I would have bought this hands down, no questions asked. 400-pound capacity. I had my daughter sitting there riding it while I was sitting on the rack, and I'm 200 pounds myself. So, you know, we're almost to the capacity. But yeah, I'm impressed. It still took off like a rocket with me on the back. So I definitely recommend this bike if you're looking for an electric bike. I know some of you ride bikes. I've talked to a few of you through email, and you've asked me my hobbies, and I've told you I ride bicycles and motorcycles and all that. So if you're looking for an e-bike, HIMIWAY, they sell all kinds of bikes. They sell foldable, they sell step throughs, so it's not such a big step for the ladies or the elderly, or even the guys that just want an easy bike to get through. They sell all kinds of different bikes. I'm very impressed with their selection and their prices compared to other e-bikes. Pretty good prices. So overall, I'm impressed with just the battery range. That's my favorite part about the bike. The bike looks great, rides great, everything about it is great, but the battery range is my favorite part. We're at 50 miles, haven't charged it. My other bike, I went 15. I don't even think we went 20 miles the other day, and that thing died. So yeah, if you guys are in the market for an e-bike, check out HIMIWAY. There's a link in the description to their website, and they're also giving, I believe, $60 off. There's a code just below this, so check them out and let me know what you guys think about this. This is posted on a Wednesday, so it's not our regular Friday videos. I'm going to start posting twice a week pretty soon here, so let me know if you guys like this kind of content. But this is definitely a pretty cool bike. You'll see more of this. I'll do some more with the family and all that. You'll see my wife and I, how we pull our baby trailers, or the little kid trailers. But all right, I'm gonna end this here. Thank you guys all for liking, commenting, subscribing, and joining us on this bike ride adventure. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.